Welcome back, everybody.
Lost all my gloves. God dang it.
I lost a glove. It's cold out. I don't want to work today.
Woo!
We're fixing to move Big Bertha to a new job. We got to drop this pup trailer and hook onto the triple axle. Superior guiding skills, if I do say so myself.
Can't see mine. I can't see them. They're all turning.
We're gonna head back to the house, get to pick up some supplies, and go to the woods.
I see it. What if I can run over?
I bet you can. You got it. Idiot.
Keep it warm that way.
Here we go. So we went and met with the neighbor. It's gonna let us go across him a little bit to get these trees that are across the creek, but they're building a bridge. They're supposed to be done by Friday, so we're gonna wait on that side. Today we're just gonna go over there and work on getting roads, because it's gonna be a long way back to where we're gonna cut these trees. So stick around, you might learn something. Quilt Town. What are you gonna do?
Well, unload this, pull it out of the way or whatever. I'm gonna try to pack my truck down and get turned around.
Alright. Huh?
Truck coming that wants down here.
Oh. Whoa. I think you're gonna hook this.
That long triple axle's hard to turn, road's narrow, driveway's got stuff on both sides, a damn guide off a telephone pole. But I think he's gonna get it.
Up.
of them, they'll have to come in and reset their pole.
Yeah.
But like I say here, these horse price or whatever, we'll have to cut them because we can't bulldoze. Cause I don't know if there's any buried phone lines or none of that.
Some old fence there.
But I think that there's the only place that we'll be able to come out. The rest of it get down there.
Yeah.
Depending on where that ditch goes. But like I said, I think it's going whatever we could bring from up that side or whatever. But
We've got our landing figured out. Now we got to make a road. The landowner's got some four-wheeler trails. We're going to try to use those as our road, keep those open, and see how we can get back here and what we can get.
See, this morning we met up with the neighbor because this landowner owns a couple acres right there. And so we had to meet up with the neighbor. He's gonna let us cross, but we gotta wait for these guys to get done with that bridge. They're supposed to be done Friday. And those ain't cottonwood over there. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. James Dean. So we'll be able to run them right out there. That neighbor was a pretty nice guy. He didn't exactly let us, but he didn't charge us all that much. But yeah, he was nice. We got that figured up. Chicken's got something to do tomorrow, and so we figured we'd bring the skidder over here and get this side, get a good road built. A few walnuts on this side. I don't know what we're gonna end up doing. But there's a few nice ones that we're gonna cut. I don't know if we're gonna cut them today. I think he's just trying to figure out the best approach. We gotta go all the way back. There's some trees up on that bluff up there. I guess we're gonna see. What up?
What up, dude?
You tell me.
I'm gonna walk out there and find the fence. Make sure that we got everything supposed to.
You want me to go get my phone?
Will it work back there, you think?
Yeah. It worked over there this morning.
Well, get it and bring me back a tea.
T-post?
No, I don't need no cover. I'm gonna be out here.
What?
I'm gonna be driving around.
Don't run over my chainsaw.
I'm gonna go in place. I'm gonna go walking. I'll be follow the path out that way.
All right. What? I could have told you that. This goes to the road.
This does?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
That's that old man, right?
Yeah. They both, that tease, that's somebody else.
Oh, no, across the fence.
Yeah, so. God dang it, it's a whole black
Yeah,
locust.
it's all looking. See, this is nice. The main thing is they ain't got them great big old mushrooms.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause usually where the mushrooms are is doty.
Yeah.
I said, I think I could get enough to figure where you're gonna do that. I might go do a couple $100 to put those piles. Let them fall down like this.
He's thinking of using these black locusts as posts for the overhang on his new building.
Poles, there might be 10 poles on each side of my shed. Let's see, need one of these at each one of the poles
Yeah.
to run a board across the top to bring them other ones off to set them on. And I was gonna get them telephone poles from Perry. I don't.
Look at that. How ironic. Look where it's broke off.
Yeah, that rotten spot where it had that mushroom.
Yeah. He said, tell Chicken not to be peeing in front of my camera.
Oh, did he?
Did you pee in front of his camera?
Well, I peed over there.
Oh, he must have seen you walk by it. I don't know where the camera's at.
Well, I don't know either. Text me back. Did it have a zoom lens?
I'm gonna say, what kind of zoom you got?
Yeah.
The landowner seen us on his camera, and he was letting me know that he's seen us.
It must be here at this other stand.
It's right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was out yonder somewhere.
Oh yeah, he didn't see nothing. Look, I'm gonna get in front of it.
So I went and got in front of it. He got us both.
You cut it. Well, I'm gonna see if that thing will uproot.
Yeah.
And then you cut it all, got it, and I'll grab them and I'll put the tops over here if I push them in that ditch.
Okay.
And then this one, what do you think we'll try to get out here and push it over there? I don't want it falling out through them little trees.
Yeah.
We'll try to make it go
Yeah, I mean, if
Pin
you
column?
lean on it.
a little bit and make it land on that pin column. But smoke that one out there and I'll see if I can uproot that other one.
How's that for a hole? 28-inch bar. Yeah, boy.
And there's more to come on this.
I'll get it.
Go ahead.
He cut all the roots off. And then he's gonna rock it back and forth and break the tap root, and it'll let the tree down easy, and we don't have to worry about busting a butt log up or anything like that. It's actually pretty cool. Unless you're the one that's gotta sharpen that chain.
There she goes.
I'll have more to come on that.
What's that? Rudy. Whew. Whew. Got her, Dave. Well, so much for the firewood. He got back earlier than he thought. We're up here by the road. As you can see with this driveway, there's no real good place to get logs up to the log truck. That's steeper than it looks. Be a huge mess. So we're gonna clean out a hole right here by the road and make a landing in here. These nicer logs we don't want to leave laid around, so they need to leave as soon as we can get them out of here. Oh wow, another windy day. I'm surprised. Where's this wind at when it's 100? Oh yeah, this same bar and chain we was rooting that walnut with yesterday. I cut up some firewood this morning and got that chain back in shape. Black dirt don't hurt too bad. It don't help, but it don't hurt too bad.
We got a couple trees we gotta cut out of the way.
Got a stick of wood off of it,
Yeah?
and wasn't called home for wood.
Oh, okay.
Get this second one cut and moved, and we'll have us a landing.
We could push it and put it right here.
Did that come?
Yeah, just like we did this one.
Yeah, we want to get the one out from it. Straight out by the creek.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'll get it ready, I'll push it, then I'm going to drag a couple more.
Okay. You can get them top logs. Thought I had more holding on that side.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You got plenty to work on. I guess going out there and see if I can get across that ditch.
Okay.
While it's dry, we better do that.
The landowner is gonna open up this bottom. So instead of these trees having to be dozed out, we're gonna cut them and everybody can get something out of them. And I'm gonna see how many of these tops I can get stacked on top of each other. I say it all the time. Everything out here wants to get you. I mean everything.
Roll. Oh. Boy, that was close. Now let's see if we can put this with the rest of them. And cut this little thing here. It's gonna get mashed. Yeah, boy. It's always better to mismatch than to miss. Try to keep it off that stuff. Get our brush pile over there. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
He's got us across the ditch, and it's a tight little area, so we're gonna have to be patient and do some pushing and pulling.
I think if you had a cable on it out here, like I could root it all, you know what I mean? Because it almost wants to go in this hole.
Okay.
But I think if we force it, like it's gonna beat up on that cottonwood.
That cottonwood, as long as it don't bust the walnut up.
But if you could get over here by the ditch, out there, like toward that big cottonwood, you could, you know what I mean?
All right.
Flare cut it.
Do you want to get me back against that little one first? That one on the ditch, that's the last one over here. You want to cut it now or wait?
No, let's do this.
This one?
This one.
All right.
Now those orange on them posts, that's the property line.
Holy moly. Here we go.
We gotta keep them on this side. And not tear them up.
Ooh,
That was close. I hardly ever, I mean never, want to put a hinge on a walnut. So a lot of the pushing and pulling we do is with no hinge wood. It's all directed in the release, maybe a little under notch once in a while. But like this little tree, all the roots are exposed. It doesn't have long to sit here on this bank, and then it's gonna take all the dirt with it. Them roots will hold a long time without the tree attached. Might as well get some out of it now. We'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back, everybody. What are you doing?
Well, I feel like let's yeah. We gotta get up on top of the hill. Find the fence. See if there's any more fruit nuts up there, Earl. What
We're?
we're doing. That's weir as in wheat. I don't have a mouth in my pocket. No, I ain't got a bit.
Froze up.
Yep.
There it is.
Cut them both together. Maybe you want me to push it a little bit, maybe.
No, not if I would cut them together.
Do what?
No. I think it'll be alright. I think those other trees will protect it.
It ain't gonna matter unless this wire.
Yeah. I put a hinge on it.
Yeah, well, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, get down here low to where you can leave both of them together.
Yeah.
I'll get out of your way.
Good. Whew. I don't know what you want me to do.
Well, you got all them that we kind of talked about, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, you need to throw that saw in and we'll go out there and cut that last one on the bluff back here. And then we'll go on out front.
Hoping you can see the ground.
It's slicker to walk up there.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. You make it more difficult.
I don't know. But you might want to stay in the lead.
God dang. May have to cable it.
Hey, what are you doing back here?
I think it's gonna hang up.
You better not. What's you gonna hang up in?
That red and that land.
Cut the son of a thing. We can apologize later if you didn't want them cut.
I think if that little back limb breaks, it'll roll out here. Give me my saw.
Oh, that little, saw the down.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and then the same guy's gonna bitch when it doesn't come down.
Oh, won't either.
Bullshit.
You just have to drag your cable.
Course not. Ah, dang. Do I know or do I know? Ah. Oh. Stay up there. Stay there. Stay there. That's. I was so happy I didn't have to climb down there and hook a choker on it in that water.
Looks like they're putting up their guardrails. Maybe they will be done. Maybe they will be done. I hit that pipe. There's a galvanized pipe right here. There's a galvanized pipe right here. It's in the ground. I don't think it messed it up. I probably got a bad tooth, but it cut fine.
What's that one up there? If I need to try to back up to make it lift that hickory way over there on the brush pile.
Yeah? You want me to cut that hickory?
Do what?
I need to cut that hickory.
No, I don't want you to cut the hickory if we don't have to.
Well, then if you get squirreled in there, we can roll it off of it, I imagine. I'll top this when you get over there. Whew. There's a rock that time.
What, you get too low?
Yeah.
3 or 4 here with this fluff, I'll clean around a little bit.
All right, look. We rooted that tree with this chain the other day, down in the dirt, full bar in the dirt. I hit some rocks over there, dulled it up pretty good this morning. Hit that steel pipe over there, hit the ground in here, same chain. Listen, I can't tell you enough how much better these make you when you're sharpening. What?
Out of fuel.
I can't get the truck up here.
Huh?
I can't get the truck up here.
Cut that off so you don't get hung up, and then I'll wait here till then, and I've got to go get fuel.
All right.
Put a new chain in your pocket or whatever. We'll get this last one. We're going back there and cut that big cottonwood.
Really?
Huh?
Really?
Yeah. Probably ought to get you. Make sure your camera's good. Oh, I need to get a rule thinking of that. We'll have to cut it up in pieces. I don't think I can drag all of it.
What made you want to cut it today?
What?
What made you want to cut it today?
Well, we're out of stuff to cut.
We need a forwarder.
Huh?
Need a forwarder.
Forwarder?
Yeah.
What the fuck would you do with a forwarder here?
We could have all these little piles all bucked up, and then you could
And do what with them?
take them up there and stack them up at the
put 'em
road.
up there where this guy could come down.
No, you could be hauling them that day, and I could be stacking them out.
I tell you what, you just buy me one for Christmas before.
Well, I'll see if Ponzi will send us one. Ponzi. It's a brand.
The thing about this is, I don't think your forwarder that you're talking about will climb that bluff.
Oh yeah.
No.
6-wheel drive, and you can put tracks on them. On the back too, the tandems, you can get those tracks that go around both of them.
And do what?
It'll go.
And put one bunk of logs on there.
No, you
and
get
take 49 fucking years to haul.
No, you can haul 2,500 feet.
Yeah, and take that 4 or 5 trips to make a truckload.
About 3.
Well, like I said, that was Joe's big deal about these fucking pre-haul or your floater trucks that, you know, that one bunk basically, you had them big wide tires, you could put 3 or 4 logs on the back and take 5 or 6 trips, to try to load his truck.
Yeah.
You'd wear yourself out climbing up down the ladder to get enough out to load the
But see, you wouldn't have to skid any of them up there.
Well, I get that, but you still got to pull them over to a pile someplace for that forwarder to get to.
Yeah.
So you're still got to have the skidder there.
Well, I know you got to have the skidder there, but you don't have to do all the skidding.
If anybody knows a trick to convincing an old man of something, let me know in the comments. We took turns whittling away at it. We was able to get it enough small pieces that we was able to get it out of there.
By the way, same chain.
I'm still using the same chain everybody said we ruined when we rooted that tree.
That's that same chain. That's the same chain we rooted that tree with. You gotta know how to sharpen them, boy.
I've done a good job sharpening.
You better never sharpen my saw. Never! Got it.
That was a lot of work. We'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back, everybody. We got the bulls moved this morning. And now we're gonna head to the woods. The landowner, Blake, and Chicken went around looking at the property. They caught me cleaning the windows.
Didn't know where to stop. Didn't know how far he wanted to go.
Where?
With cutting them.
All the way, Tim.
All of them?
Yeah, even on the neighbor.
Oh boy.
Get to work. Go to the neighbors first, and we're going to town.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said the first one to get on the neighbors is that one by that deer house
You mash that deer house. Holy moly. What'd you think about that cottonwood? It's big. It's bigger on the ground, ain't it?
No, it's not at the same time. It didn't grow.
It looks bigger.
I want to know how you're going to get up to the front.
I'm gonna turn my head while you try to load it.
How far did they buy?
So the county bought part of his property to build this new bridge, and we want to make sure that we're cutting his trees and not the county's trees.
Don't touch me.
So he's gonna show us. And Chicken wanted to know about buying this old road tube. Blake set a price, and Chicken must have liked it.
I'll take $100.
Enough?
He wants 2
No, you said 100.
for me.
Get your 100 from him.
Ah,
So we got everything squared away. He showed us what was his and what was theirs. He's gonna give me a ride back to the pickup.
does everything look all right back there?
Looks good. Glad it's open.
Yeah. Yeah, he was worried about what you want to cut, what you didn't want cut, what the mess would look like. And he's like, let's just focus on these walnuts.
I told him, he was asking about them trees along the bluff.
Yeah.
I told him to kind of just pick through. I don't want them all gone, but
Yeah.
just one here, one here, one
Yeah.
here, whatever.
Just as long as you talk to him, that's all that matters to me. Because he was worried about it, and
I ain't too worried about
I
it.
think he's going to come tomorrow, so, or he was planning on it. He's like, I'll talk to him then, and I was like, all right, because I was going to have him call you. He's like, over the phone shit don't work. Oh, you going back down there?
Yeah.
All right. I don't know where the hell he went.
You don't think that blind's in the way? Or you just want me?
I don't think so. There's plenty for us to do over here. I know he'll want to get out there and get a load of logs cut up, so. And he doesn't want to leave anything cut up by the road because he's near to wells to go to that sawmill. You know, stuff come up missing. See them black logs up there? That's why they're holes sitting there. They're harder to take. All right, buddy.
Yep. See you later.
All right, man. Appreciate it. All right, man.
They just cut them walnuts, you know, them up.
Which ones?
All of them.
What?
Big cottonwoods be hard on them, won't it? Is that where it's coming?
I don't know. I ain't been there.
It'll fall off the ditch.
I don't know. I ain't been there.
So I cut the walnuts that would get destroyed, and now it's time to cut these cottonwoods.
Well, that's it for this chain. This same chain we rooted that tree with the other day. Look, it's got dirt in it right now. 28 inches of bar all the way down in the dirt. Was able to get it sharpened back up and use it. After that, I hit that steel galvanized pipe over there the other day with it. Hit wire, hit rocks. We were bucking up logs here by the road. I hit a rock and I wasn't sure if I hit it or not, so I went back and got it again. But I was able to get the corners back, but it's stretched out now, so I'm out of tensioner adjustment, so we're gonna take it off. We'll shorten it up. There's some tooth left, so we'll still be able to use it in the future. All right. Here's the Rudy. Ended up cutting that much off. If we went back another inch or two, these pockets would have closed up a little more, but it's still pretty good. At the little end, it was 18 inches. Pretty nice long tank. Got our first group out. There's still a lot more to drag out, but we got to get these loaded up.
There's a big Amish community out here. There's actually an Amish school right across the way from where we're at.
Been watching them go up down here. The boys, I don't know if they're curious or apprehensive, but the girls, they just run right through. They don't really pay attention to much.
And for a road that's been closed, it's pretty dang busy. Old Blake brought us some venison.
You throw it in the pickup? You throwed it in the pickup?
Now I'm gonna shove chicken up some logs. And I hope you notice the visibility. I mean, yeah, they've got some scratches. We've been using it. But look how clean that is. And that's all thanks to our friends over at skitterwindows.com. Check them out for all your machinery window needs. Well, that's all I got for you this time. As always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Welcome back, everybody.
Saturday, he went back over there to get the rest of the walnut and stack up the logs and move to the other side of the creek. He said his truck went acting funny. So we're trying to get a mechanic in here to look at it. All right.
In typical chicken fashion, he's got a million different things going on. They was working up some hogs over the weekend, and that was the last one they got to finish. The mechanics here, he said his computer showed it was a 6-cylinder, which would be easy on most trucks, but this is a bit of a cab over, and the doghouse doesn't come off. I think he's gonna get all the bolts. He's gotta take the valve cover off to get to the wire on the injector, and hopefully that's the problem. He said that's not uncommon for that to be the issue, so that's what we're gonna go after first.
Yeah. Gotta get my freaking hand. One in the back. Yeah, one more back there. Oh my God.
Couldn't have been number one, huh?
Yeah.
He's tightened up the wire before we put the valve cover on. Gonna start it and see what the computer says.
Whoa, probably doing that.
Hopefully that's it. Loose bolt on the injector. Hopefully.
Welcome back, everybody.
We went and looked at some timber this morning. Scheduled the appointment to meet with the landowner yesterday when we didn't have a truck. That guy came and hopefully got it fixed. We're gonna find out. Wait till you see this. Look at that. From tension built inside of it. Where I cut it, we didn't put extra strain on it. Build that pressure. So you can see how that started to split itself out. But it wasn't, there's no fiber pull, it wasn't strained from being cut.
That's a lot of the reason we cut them the way we do.
Once you open it up,
it can do that just sitting there. Imagine what it does, you leave something holding in the middle.
See, even on this pup trailer, these big ones, that's why people put log savers in them to help hold that together. That's just doing it on its own. That one, and that one.
We got those unloaded, and now we're headed to the job. Somebody from the bridge company is there. Chicken had to talk to him a little bit, see if we could cross it today.
The bridge is closed.
Closed.
Huh?
What did he say?
Bridge is closed.
Oh.
He said we can drive across it, but it's closed.
Oh.
Because they're responsible until the county inspectors come out here, they inspect it and turn it over.
When's that?
Huh?
When's that?
I don't know, but I told him that we didn't have to haul those logs across it, but Skeeter's gonna, he could well have been driving bulldozers over there.
Yeah.
So, push these around a little bit, man. I want you to get done there.
Yeah.
You back down there about pretty close to the road sign. Get out of my way.
Are you gonna nose up here?
Huh?
Are you gonna?
I'm gonna push these here up here.
Yeah, but you're gonna nose up here. You're not gonna turn around and back up, are you?
What are you talking about?
You're gonna drive this way.
No. Log truck, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I'll turn around back when we get ready to load logs. I want you to get back there. If you're out of my way, I'm gonna push these logs and I'm gonna drag that turn and pick up thing running over the pickup.
I got my bar ready.
Golly.
We're gonna cut some trees up here.
You can walk on this stuff.
On this straw, they sprayed
Slickery.
something, grass seed and fertilizer or something on there, and it is slick.
You gonna fall out here?
I hope so. I think so.
As long as you get it out in the brush, don't get it under straw.
Okay.
Do you want to? I don't care. There's a bump on this side and open face it.
Yeah, and then just try to cut it off.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure it gets that. I don't want it under straw.
All right.
Remember me saying it was slick? Yeah, I couldn't get away from it.
Ooh-wee. God dang. Couldn't peel out fast enough.
Last week, Blake had showed us where they had bought from him and where it ended, so we're gonna get the trees that are still on him.
Here's my thought process on this. Now that's still attached a little bit, and it's obviously holding it up. So if I aim the tree this way, worst case scenario, it falls the way I want it to. If that tries to shake out, I've still got these to help protect me a little bit, and then to catch on that, all I have to do is get behind all this stuff over here to this walnut. So let's see what happens.
I got enough of it cut where he can push it over the way we want it to go, and I don't have to be in there. So I'll move out of the way. Yeah, boy.
What do you want to fall for? You fall on that thing for an hour while go. That'll be sharp. What do you do?
I got the dirt on that little walnut.
Probably should have raised up just a little bit.
Yeah. Then you'd have been complaining about that.
That bit here,
Yeah.
I'll get them out of here and the rest of that pipe. And then I want to go back there and I want you to cut that big hickory that's up on the bluff
Yeah.
and hope that just cutting that one big one and then try to get that bigger white oak to come down in the same hole and not cut the little one.
Okay.
Main thing is I just want that white oak. I
Yeah.
don't care about cutting the others
Yeah.
right now, and then I want to gather up walnuts here because I want to get that home and try to get all the walnuts across the creek home and right call somebody.
And tell them to make the check out to Matt.
What?
Tell them to make the check out to Matt.
So they can make a what?
The check out to me.
To Matt?
Yeah.
I don't know no Matt. And it's hard to spell.
No, it ain't.
S-E-T.
C-A-S-H.
C. Huh?
C-A-S-H.
What are you cutting on?
My finger.
I was cutting my hoodie string off.
Well, now see how you're going to choke yourself.
Yeah.
You might need that string for a bootlace, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. It'd be a short bootlace.
Yeah. I gotta have the long ones.
No, them goddamn girly boots you wear.
What?
So I didn't cut the trees below it. Hopefully it would go on by, but it didn't. Now, hopefully it'll just pull out of there and not tear it up. and they'll still have a good tree there. Now, at least I didn't tear the white oak up. And that tree don't look too bad, so it'll be alright. Could have been worse. Gonna cut a few of these walnuts where he's gonna make a food plot. Still haven't drug the cottonwood out yet.
I think we're about to wrap this up down here, ain't we?
Yeah.
Cook them up and throw them on the truck and see if I need a cottonwood or two.
You don't forget to come back and clean that up.
What?
The stuff across the road.
That little hickory, have I?
No.
I'll pull this up and go on out the truck. I'll be out there in a little bit.
All right. We got our logs on. That seemed to have fixed the truck. Isn't that crazy? It was just a wire on the injector inside of the valve cover. This is a 42-point turnaround. F word, F word. Wow, look at this. You guys should have seen the bridge that was here. Woo! We gotta go in right there, but we gotta go all the way down here and around because that's all been seeded. And then they got their crane in the way. So we're gonna have to drag logs all the way up here past this crane, I guess. And then this landowner stopped by today and got a tree for us to cut. Him and Chicken went and looked at it. And then I'm gonna get to go look at it with a chainsaw. Yeah! Go. Oh, this must be the spot. Cool.
You want me to get under and hold it? What do you? That motherfucker wants on the ground now.
Yeah, I know. I'll just, if I get stuck, you will, but.
Okay.
Pull out of the stump a little bit.
Well, we got that cut for him. We're gonna drag it down here to where we're gonna cut on these bigger walnuts tomorrow.
Well, I'd say tomorrow's the day we're gonna tackle the big boys. Probably a lot of digging, a lot of cussing. But we're over here. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye. So they moved half that crane. They told us we couldn't park in the road because they're moving the crane itself, but they moved half the boom already. They're loading the crane up right now. And then, so all that'll be gone, I imagine. And we'll be able to, about where them white pickups are, we're gonna skid logs up to there and load them off the side of the road. There's 10 or 12 trees in here. pushing and pulling, fighting and cussing and carrying on. It's a little chilly. I'm hungry, I'm tired, cold.
We moved over here across the creek last night, and this morning we're gonna start on these really nice walnuts. We gotta come up with our plan of where we're gonna start. Now we're gonna attack it.
That maple will fall.
I think it's gonna go,
If it don't fall out in the creek, they'll cut it down.
but I think the creek comes back and it falls down in it.
Then,
Those 2 walnuts?
no, I'm gonna dig on this one.
Huh?
This one up here,
Yeah.
if it'll fall out there without getting on a neighbor, I think there's enough root showing that you can bore, or,
Yeah. What about those 2? That one and the
no, I'm
one
gonna dig
next.
them. We can, on these trees, it may bring $8. If we gain 15 or 20 feet, that's $2.
Well,
We gotta dig them some.
I think if that one won't fall on them, but if I don't know.
Just, if it hangs up in them pistons, don't cut them pistons on them.
Yeah.
But where it's got that limb, let it catch them and slow them down. If you cut it, and then that next double one down there, I don't know if it'll, half of it you can get it to come this way or not.
Yeah.
And then that burrow, but I'm pretty sure we're going to have to tie onto that burrow. But I want to try to dig these ones that I think is good enough. I'd let you cut this one here behind it. We need to get this down the way first. I think it's going to fall this way.
Yeah, I think we need to start down here and come this way, don't we?
Well, I want to get this one out of the
Yeah.
way. We ain't got no place.
Yeah.
We got to get a hole here. But like I say, I think that that one over there,
Yeah.
we can't cut it down. We got to cable that motherfucker. I can't let it drop over the creek bank.
So in order to make some room, I gotta cut this maple.
Good to get that burrow out of the way.
Okay.
The oak market is pretty good right now, so I gotta be careful cutting this one too. But we're right up against a property line. You can see the old post from the fence right there.
All down.
I know, but what do you think that is?
Not.
You don't think it's wire?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, what else you got?
That's it. This way. That side, I don't want nothing out of. You see where that limb comes out?
Yeah.
The other one? Or just up there someplace or whatever. I
Get
don't
an
wanna
8 or
drag-
something out of it.
Well, I don't want to drag a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
And we'll probably cut most of these longs where we don't cut no knots and chunks and cut and run. Is that jacket, son?
Yeah, top's dancing up there. Maybe in here, I can get rid of that, maybe, or
Get rid of that.
get out of there. Broke the hinge off. Huh? No. I just wanted the hinge to break off the stump.
Oh, didn't do it.
That's alright, Joe. It didn't hurt the log, man.
That right? Yeah.
Putting a chain and a boomer around it That way if it hits hard in the top and tries to split, it'll help keep the split from running down the log and ruining the two best logs of the tree. And I was trying to keep it out of the creek, but when you ain't got no hinge wood, it's kind of hard to steer them sometimes. Best thing you can do is just let them go and then hope nothing bad happens after that. Was worried about the top getting a run down to the bottom of the creek and landing on the crotch and running a split up, but it landed pretty good on the bank.
I bet you busted it up.
It ain't.
Didn't tear it up. Now we can directional follow them with no hinge wood, push them with the skidder because the roof flares keep it from sliding off the stump and work kind of like a wheel chalk.
Well, you come in here.
I had to come in back here
And
too.
come in this. You got a hole you can get in there. You know how to, see how it wants to go to them two pistons?
Yeah. Let it.
I'll go down there and move that one you just cut off and just drag it down that way somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put the chain in it and just saw it to where it'll go out there. What
He
happens-
drops the shovel and the handle hits me in the
I don't know
foot.
what do with it.
God dang.
Wow.
God, I got frozen fucking toes.
Huh?
Ooh.
How would you have frozen toe when you've been running around? Oh, I know why. You ain't been climbing that ladder. You have to get your blood flowing in your toes.
No.
Does.
I said I'll do what I can to get it over there, but I don't know. Nope.
This limb is hanging out towards the neighbor's property. We don't want the tree to go that way, and having that big fork on it can cause a lot of problems. As big and good as this log is, we want to do everything we can to stop it. Now he's cut all but a little piece on it and drove some wedges in it to keep his saw from getting pinched. And it gave him enough time to get plumb off the skidder before it decided to go. These trees are big, nice, and very valuable. So we dig around them to get as much as we can, and we place them where we want them to prevent any damage. We have a brush pile for this top to land in, and we're trying to get it to land where the top lands square instead of on one side or the other.
And then it started.
Yeah.
You know, like this. Awful.
I got to trim it up a little bit. I mismatched, but I didn't miss.
And again, we're cutting these with no hinge wood, nothing holding.
It's got almost no sapling.
That's a very nice tree. And the last one.
He went up there, the driveway's up there on the other side of the bridge to get the truck. They got the crane and stuff out of here. They left the hoe and the skid steer. I guess they want me to take that home, I guess. But we're gonna cut these long and take them home and buck them up. We buck them up out here, we'll have chunks and knots and, you know, be bulldozing around with them. So we're just gonna cut them in half and get them on the truck best we can and go home. And then I guess come back and get my skid steer. But we will have to come back and get that. He'll probably do that tomorrow. I ain't gonna be here. What a fiasco too. See, we're trying not to do any damage out here. We don't want to mess anything up. We didn't cut it off any knots or anything like that. And then we're trying to do it quick, and the freaking maintainer guy come down through here. Holy moly. We got her, little boys. That's what makes me the winner.
We'll get all these laid out where we can trim them up, buck them up, and then we'll have some log buyers come in and bid on them. And we didn't make a mess on the neighbor that we was crossing on. Bring the mess home, we'll do it here. But these were some pretty nice logs, and taking your time with them is well worth it. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Welcome back, everybody. Last time we seen you, we finished up the walnut across the creek. I wasn't here yesterday, and he drug up some of these cottonwoods we had cut before. We'll buck them up and finish up this side and be done with this job.
Are you going back here or what?
Yep. Way back across the ditch.
You can carry my chainsaw.
Put it in here.
Push. Nasty. Don't think there'll be much top when I get done.
I didn't feel like getting on the ground to sharpen my saw, so I made a vise.
I'm gonna see if I can get these two ready, and then he can shove them over when he gets down here. I gotta cut my vise down so it didn't ruin a tire. You guys remember when we got here, it looked like this.
Like I say here, these little sprouts or whatever, we'll have to cut them because we can't bulldoze. I don't know if there's any very phone lines or none of that.
Some old fence there.
But I think that there's the only place that we'll be able to come out.
Now it looks like this.
That's it for that job. It worked really good being close to home. It was a great job, great trees, and a great landowner. Thanks to Blake, he was so easy to work with, and his neighbor Roland for letting us cross across him to get those trees on the creek. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.